Well, here we are again. A spider-infested, filthy hole. I checked all these already, didn't I? Indeed. I'm sure I checked this one as well. As a matter of fact, it's completely been emptied. So, I wasn't quite correct in assuming that these would explode if I got close to them. I'm not interested in releasing the creature either. Perhaps. Do we imagine an ash spawn would be better than a seeker in this particular instance? Let us assume that it would. Go for it. Well done. Haven't quite killed her, but I expect you will shortly. Excellent work. That was about as ideal as it could be. Aha! Ah! I'll take the experience for that. Your boots, hey? Helmet? Great sword of cold? I feel as though I have one of those already. I could be mistaken. I'll leave the poison. I rarely use weapons that can benefit from it. Here they are. Dwarven arrow. Certainly pleased that he didn't hit me with one of those. Careful of traps. Be gone. Ah. I can only assume that this is the way up to the opposite side. Let's do some mining. Rubies and heartstones, both. Valuable items, to my mind. Ooh, bit of a richer vein here. Ah, 2 from it. That's not terrible. Let's see how many rubies I can obtain from this geode. 1 only, not even a flawless. It's fine though. I'm sure they will be valuable. Perhaps 2 heartstones per deposit is pretty typical for these. It seems to be the case, at least. Oh, hello there. Goodbye. Ah. Perhaps the way out of here is the other side of the bridge. Well, we haven't encountered any large spiders, which makes me a bit nervous, a bit cautious. Aha, I see you. I wonder when we will, encounter a larger spider. I'm sure they exist in here, but where is the question.
Oh,
Another up there. Ah, of course I miss. Well done, Ash Spawn. Who are you? Die! Ah, that was close. Yeah. Well, that was an interesting battle. Let's see. Any hidden treasures? Oh, I see a ruby geode. That alone is enough to interest me to the point that I would venture down there. A second. Twice the rewards of exploring that area. One horrible thing about conjuring such wicked familiars is that I always am tempted to attack them when I see them. Cage door key, a journal, jumping flame spiders. Interesting. Flame cloaked spider. Take all of them. Thank you. Very interesting. Aren't the albino spiders aggressive? I've been killing them this entire time. For good reason? Yes. I thought so. A sealed off passageway. What's down here? Oh, a chest. Well, let us see what the journal is going to say. I know what he's planning. Does he really think he can take all the credit for discovering these spiders? Next time he goes into the safety cage to do whatever it is he does with those spiders, I'll lock the door. He'll have no choice but to listen to me then. What does he mean about me not being right in the head? Oh, I wonder. There's nothing wrong with me, of course. He's the one trying to steal my discovery. Does he think I don't see what he's doing? There's nothing wrong with me, nothing. He keeps talking to me like I'm insane. I'm not insane. Who said I'm insane? Did I say I was insane? I'll show him insane. Sounds quite insane. It doesn't matter. He'll see what real power is. The chanting we heard just outside the main chamber must mean there's something extremely powerful there. If I can get my hands on that energy and bring it back, who knows what kind of discoveries we can make from it. Yes. Incredibly, wildly mad. Be gone, wild creature. Ah yes, the way to the chest. It was simple enough to find. Take both of those things. Thank you. Is that my ash spawn despawning? I suppose. Uh-huh. See what riches lie in wait within these geodes. Fewer than in some others that I've found, but still. Flawless rubies must be incredibly rare. But regular rubies are still quite valuable. Oh. There are twice the geodes down here than I had even realized to begin with. Which makes up for the lack of flawless. At least in my mind. Perhaps not by price, but at least by quantity. Well, just head back up, I suppose. Shouldn't take a great long time. Whoa! I see. That startled me. Not going to lie. Why did it explode? And fewer of these other ones have done so as we passed? I cannot say. Radical behavior. Erratic, even. Okay. Oh. What do we reckon? A deathlord? Let's give him a bit of a distraction. Oh no. It is indeed not a deathlord. Missing is not what I need to be doing. Really? Going to need quite the magicka possible. Plentiful. Wonderful. I can do with him being stunned there in the corner. Come now. Magicka, regenerate please. Ash spawn, continue. The onslaught, please. Out of my way. It's almost dead. Come now. Whoa. Just in time, as my ash spawn perished. Ooh. Increase frost resistance by 50% and frost spell damage. Will be a nice trophy to hang on my wall, to say the least. Dwindling frost, more frost resistance, I see. Quite some interesting rewards here. What is it? Frost breath, perhaps? Cyclone. Unleash cyclone. So let us see, then, what this means. Learn 2 of the 3 power words of this. Sows chaos among your enemies, hey. Ice form. Oh. For them, not for me. Slow time may be an interesting one to learn at another time. I believe I'm fine for now. Now, to the ultimate reason why I am here. Yet another black book. Whoa. Well, feel as though this pool bears within it tentacles of pain. It did actually hit me? Or is this attacking me? No? What is this magic? Foul. That's what it is. What is happening here? Is it this thing bothering me? Doesn't appear to be. And it's dark as well. Incredibly dark. Do I not have... Is it illusion? Where are my light spells? It isn't conjuration, surely. No. It shouldn't be restoration. It should be illusion. Oh, alteration. Light of 60 seconds. A hovering light. A ball of light. Perhaps a hovering light is what I would like. Is it following me? They're quite valuable. Might as well take them and sell them. No effect. What is this horrible effect? It's giving me such pain. It has a constant injury. Seed 5. Whoa. Not sure why. Taking more books of Spark when I know it already. These aren't worth very much. Be dead, beast. Yeah, fiend. Is it the shadows that harm me? So that I very well must have light? Feels as though that may be the answer. I wish not to do more damage to it, seeing how it will conjure up a mimic of itself with all the same abilities to harm me. If I wait until I have the magic to kill it outright, then the copy will do less damage to me over time, assuming that I am unable to dodge its abilities. There! Perfect. Exactly the result I was seeking. Now, I feel it's important... Oh, I've gone the wrong direction. Yeah, I feel it's important to cast this yet again. Let us do both hands. Wonder if that doubles the effect. Perhaps it will last longer. Empty. Ash pile. Didn't I kill one right here? Oh. No, that's a rock. I thought it was the robes of the other one. Here we are. Call to arms. Effects of the Elder Scrolls. I don't know if I have that one yet, but I'm interested to have it. Conjure Seeker again. We'll have quite the collection of that spell tome. Ugh, this horrible sound is so frustrating. Huh? Oh no. It sounds like a lurker. Oh, there it is, as well. would love to kill it in a place whoa, where it doesn't go flying into the abyss. That would be the dream. He did, though. He fell into the abyss. I feel as though some horrible thing has happened. Aha! Somehow we've made it again. Well, I also feel like this is still necessary. Because clearly the darkness is killing me. Fast healing, eh? Perhaps I should have this favored. Not sure still. This is apprentice. This is novice. Perhaps mage light is, oh, sticks to where it strikes, though. I want one that follows me around, as candlelight has proven to be doing. I really wanted to loot that lurker. They always have an incredible amount of money on them. Somehow. This is the dark path. There must be treasures hiding back here. No? Oh, another lurker. Imagine. I love stun locking them. It allows me to do so much damage without having to worry about them doing damage to me. Oh, I likely don't have the magicka to produce any light right now. Oh, here he comes. Good. I was certainly hoping that would be the last of him. Aha! Fantastic. Take all of those things, thank you. Right, it is quite light right now. So, another candlelight. There. No pods around? No. A tricky fix to being chased around by damage in the darkness. Just produce light. Simple. Ah, flawless ruby. What I've been looking for this whole time, for no particular reason. Akatosh. Madman of the Reach. I haven't seen this one yet. I'm taking it. Was this one chapter only? What a short book. I'm pleased, though. I wished not for it to be too long. Skills are all 10% more effective. For combat? I hardly use combat skills. All spells cost less magicka. I think you know what I'm going to get. Stealth skills are 10% more effective. More magic. Seems to be reasonable acquisition. Is the word I was looking for. Let's go. Whoa. And the sound still haunts me. This is horrible. There. It's finally subsided. Well, that was quite the experience, as all the black books tend to be. There. Now, let us await back to Tel Mithryn. I've yet to be up here, so I may as well be cautious. There are quite a few albino spiders. I feel as though the ash spawn could easily deal with them. There you are. Have a great time. I don't know if you realize, but I'm not in combat. That's all my ash spawn right now. You're doing great. Excellent work. Proud of you, little friend. Whoa. I could have done better myself. I mean, I appreciate your work. You have to stand right behind me if you're going to be mouth breathing. How did this one disappear? Oh well. I prefer if you weren't right next to me. Ah, this is the poor man who was trapped within. Whoa. Too dense. Aha! Let's see. Ah. Much easier than I feel it could have been. They seem to be weak enemies, though. Thankfully. Trapped in here with the albino spiders, yet they were still alive. The spiders seemed to be paying no attention to them. Excuse me. Ooh, garnet. Very well. Extreme healing. That's fantastic, actually. Not sure what I expected in here, but it was more than this. Ah, extra magicka. Good. I thought perhaps they could have been storing treasures in that small sack. Frostbite spider venom. Sure, I've already picked up that book. Nope. I picked up something I didn't want. There's no telling what it was. I think it was a book. Fast healing, I didn't know. Flamethrower, I did not know. I do know all of these, though. So that's wonderful. Oh, I remember picking this one up. Ethereum Wars. Don't think this is anything that I need. Did I read this already? Perhaps this is what I've just picked up. Who cares? I'll have a place for all my books. Once I build the library. Back at my manor. Is that, yes, extra magicka? And I see you, coin purse. Don't think you can hide from me. Another cage door key. Solution of health. Okay. Resist magic, damage magic, political healing, restore stamina. Have I read this already? Whether I have or not, it's of no interest to me. Chances folly. Also, not as interesting as I had hoped. Alright. It appears to be it for this room. Good. Now are these going to burst? Oh. They may, as I approach this ruby geode. Yes, they did. Ow. Just make sure we have all the health we can get. Okay, I was worried that the fire would persist. Yeah, quite a few rubies in this cave. Oh, this is the cage in which he was locked. I was mistaken. Aha! I see you, sir. I'm not impressed. You were a bit too far away to accomplish your mission. Ha! Servo's journal. More albino spider pods. I have the impression now that I may be able to use this thing. Spider experiment notes. I've only tried a few combinations, but things look promising. Here's what I've discovered so far. Ruby plus albino pod, jumping flame spider. Ruby plus damaged pod, exploding flame spider. Ruby plus salt pile plus damaged pod. Nothing. Ruby plus salt pile plus albino pod, flame cloaked spider. Looking at the results, it seemed as though the purity of the gem could enhance the imbuing process in some unforeseen way. Perhaps if I could get my hands on a flawless ruby. I've also theorized that if one were to mix most any of the ingredients in the previous experiments, a new discovery is likely to be made. Upon further inspection of both a diamond and a garnet, it seems they don't contain the necessary power required. I know for a fact that a ruby works, as seen in my previous experiments. Next I'll see how the reaction works with an amethyst, emerald, or even a sapphire. There must be other types of spiders out there. Who knows what other kinds of imbuing processes have taken place. We'd best keep our eyes open. The source of the interaction will most likely be nearby, whatever new species we find. Well. So, if I was to put in an albino spider pod, just one. Okay. And an amethyst. Yes, would that be enough? A ruby and a pod works for the jumping flame spider. So perhaps this will produce anything. Jumping shock spider. I see. Quite interesting. Very well. Now if we were to attempt, as he said, just one please. And then, emerald. Jumping poison spiders. Now, my theory is that a sapphire would produce frost spiders. This is my prediction. Let us see. Indeed. I am correct. Now, what do we reckon? A damaged pod has the exploding spiders. A gem plus salt pile plus albino pod equals the cloaked spiders. So if I wanted some flame cloaked spiders, it would be easy to create My question now is, under what category do they fall? They aren't considered weapons. Potions? I wouldn't think so. So miscellaneous. Don't see them here either. Ingredients. Nothing. Ah, scrolls. Weight of 0.5. Per each, I assume. Each pot is a weight of 1, so it's not expedient for me to create these in an effort to reduce my overall weight right now. So I think instead, what I might do is drop something that I really don't need. $15 rubies, good grief. I need those though. And hard stones. And I wish to carry out all of these. Oh good. I was hoping that these would not weigh anything since I was picking them up at random. Let us do one more, just for the fun, because I do happen to have a damaged spider pod in here. Let's do a cloaked spider. Salt pile. And then what, a poison cloaked spider? Or do we go for the shock? Garnet didn't produce anything, if I recall. Do have a flawless ruby, though. This will be exciting. Ooh, 2 times. So it's twice the result by using a flawless gem. This is exciting to know. Right, I really have to drop something though. Yeah, that should work. And at any time that I wish, I can return and collect those items. I may be returning sometime in the future because these jumping spiders are... oh no. Quite attractive. Quite exciting. I likely have some other scrolls that I will never use. Reanimate a dead body to fight for me. Dropped. Frost. Thrall. Grand healing. I have 5 guardian circles. Oak flesh. I'm sure I know the actual spell for this. Stone flesh the same. Stay here. Potion of healing. Surely 0.1 weight won't be enough to over-encumber me. Surely. Surely 0.1 weight won't be enough to over-encumber me. Surely. There we are. Now, I would say that's it for this area. I may need to return, though, to make more spiders. Well, what an adventure. It is time to return to Neloth. Tell him what I found in this black book. Hopefully, though, he doesn't ever try to rob me of my discoveries, because I will have to kill him. And that would be embarrassing for him, seeing as how he believes himself to be one of the greatest mages in the area, region, possibly the world. Little does he know. We shall see, though. Hopefully, it does not come to that.